Assalamu alaikum, this is me Atisham and you're watching my YouTube channel RILS The Lingua Expert. I'm the expert trainer of IELTS, PTE, OET, IELTS life skills and other English language proficiency exams. In this video, we're going to learn another type of adverbial clause, which is clause of result. Clause of result is known as clause of consequence as well. Now, this is a type of adverbial clause which refers to those actions which take place as a result of some other actions which happen. There are certain conjunctions that we use in order to form this particular clause, which we call it clause of result or consequence. For example, in the formal or more formal situation, we use so that, and in order that. Whereas in some cases we also use with so in one clause and that in the other clause. And similarly, such in one clause and that in the other clause. But there is a difference between using so that and such that. So we use mainly with adjective and adverbs, whereas we use such with nouns only, either without or with adjectives. Let's take few examples. The first example is speak clearly so that we can all hear you properly. So speak clearly, this is one clause which is independent one, so that we can all hear you properly. This is the dependent clause which shows the result, that something will happen as a result of this action. The second example is that the poor man was so hungry, so I offered my meal to him. So in this particular sentence, you see the poor man was so hungry. So this is the conjunction, I offered my meal to him. So as a result, I saw him, as a result I gave him or I offered him my food. This is a clause which we call it clause of result or consequence. The third example, I delivered my presentation so well in order that I can get good grades. So here, so that, so, and in this sentence, in order that, they are used for the same purpose to introduce the clause of result of action that take place. Now let's talk about the example of so in one clause and that then we introduce another clause. For example, he dressed up so quickly that he put his boot on the wrong feet. So quickly, after so you have used adverb, and remember I have already stated that after so we either use adjective or adverb. So quickly that he put his boots on the wrong feet. So that he put his boots on the wrong feet, this and so quickly, this is the combination so and that we use together. Now the next example of such that. She got such a shock that she dropped the phone. So she got such a shock. So a shock is a noun, shock, such, after such, remember you use nouns. So she got such a shock that she dropped the phone. So in this clause is that she dropped the phone. So such, that, with such we use noun, whereas with so we use either adjective or adverb. Now let's get to note down few points. We usually omit that in such sentences that I have already used with such, that and so that. So normally in speaking we don't use them. Like I have already made two sentences and one of them was with such that she had such a shock that she dropped the phone. So in that you may say that she had such a shock, she dropped the phone. So I omitted that here in this sentence. So now I'll give you two more examples, one with so and the other one with such, so that you can clearly understand the concept of using so and such. And remember again, so we use with either adjective or adverb, where as such we use with a noun. So the first example I'm going to give you for this particular purpose is that I was in such a panic that I didn't know that it was him. So I was in such a panic. So such, and after such you see a noun, a panic. But if I talk about with so, that, so the example would be, it sounded so crazy that it made me laugh. So here it sounded so crazy. So after so you see an adjective, that it made me laugh. So this is the combination of so that and such that. I hope this video was informative for all of you. Now if you have any query with respect to this particular clause, this clause of result or consequence, you may feel free to type in the comment box below. And please, I request you to like and share my videos and subscribe to my channel for more informative videos. I will see you in the next video. Till then, Allah Hafiz.